honeydew. Hello. I'm here. I'm trying to speak closer to the mic in hopes that it picks up my voice and not my family. We actually have kind of a large gathering today, and I'm hoping that you guys can't hear it. Hello, I'm back. I am. Oh, thank you so much, Moo Bear. I know it took me quite a while to get back. I've been falling asleep at like 7 o'clock, guys. I'm not a person who falls asleep at 7 o'clock, and I've been having viciously terrible dreams because of it. I don't know. I feel like my brain just like really hates falling asleep too early in the day and then waking up too early. It's like my brain is awake enough to register what's happening around me, and it doesn't have that like wind down time before I fall asleep when it's like dark and you kind of sit there and like numb your brain. And because I'm sleeping so early, like there's so much thinking happening still, and so like my dreams feel like they last, and I hate it so much. I hate it. I don't want dreams. I hate remembering that the dreams are happening, and then I'll wake up at like 5:30 a.m. I'll wake up at like 3 a.m. and I will try to go back to sleep, but like because I feel so awake, I get even more dreams like that. It's just, I really want to go back to my usual sleep schedule where I stay up kind of late and sleep in until 10, 11. Hello Sugar Cookie Cat, hello Unfunctions, hello Steven, hello Simon, hello Gordy, hello Welcome, hello Carmen, and also Moo Bear. Let me get you your love beam. Love beam time! Dream interpretation is not fun for me. I'm having dreams where I had a dream where I was going back to school to complete a second major, except I was doing 2 majors at once, and for some reason I'm taking a class that I don't need to take that I already fulfilled the requirements for. But I was like, oh, I'm taking a second major, I probably have to do everything twice, right? And I'm like, I'm just so stressing. Oh no, the sound was muted. Oh, thanks for letting me know. I didn't know it was muted. I always forget which like platform I play it on. And so I've never gotten school dreams before, and now that I'm finished with college, this is my first time getting school dreams, guys. Like actual like stressful school dreams about doing school. Usually, you know, like if I did get a school dream, it was kind of something stupid, like, oh, nobody's here and I'm checking out the pool or something, you know what I mean? I don't know, it's bad. And like I'm having dreams where there's just too much going on that I don't want to like experience. I just don't like having dreams at all. I'm back. I am. I took a long time and I'm sorry. This stream is going to be my make it to 11 p.m. at night stream. I have not really made it to 11. I've made it to 10. I made it to 10:30. I have not made it to 11. I'm quite sleepy right now, but we're gonna party, guys. We're gonna party. My dad says school dreams don't go away even when you're older. No, you've been playing a lot of Tomodachi Life. I want to play Tomodachi Life. I just don't have a stylus, and like that's what I want, is to make all the little me's. Thank you for the follow, the big brand himself. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Also, guys, big news. I'm starting to like drop all my yapping off in the beginning. I feel like I always yap the most when nobody has shuffled into the stream yet, you know? I don't make small talk until everybody gets here. I just kind of go straight into what I've been wanting to say. But I got new sound alerts and they're back. I actually got them a while ago. I just have not streamed, so I didn't upload them. And so we can upload them together. Exciting. I want to play them all for you guys. Let me turn down the volume. You guys got like a sneak peek. When did you get a sneak peek? Recently. So now is the finished one. Let me see. Where can I have you guys hear it? Okay, I'll let you guys hear it right now. Hello, Luis dude, welcome. Oh, you moved from YouTube to Twitch. Oh, nice. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Yeah, it has been a bit because I was on a trip and things just got really busy, and I'm back now. I actually went to Europe. I say Europe, I just went to Greece. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm not sure Europe is for me. I think I got the Europe experience, to be honest. I really love the late dinners. That was my favorite thing. That like restaurants are open until like 2 a.m. You can make reservations for like 9 p.m. That was great because I was like not hungry, and because we would eat late lunch and I would come back and I'd be like, no, I cannot eat dinner at 6. But you could schedule dinner for 9 o'clock and you can just sit there forever. I loved being able to sit there at restaurants and cafes forever. Your stream streak is gone. No, I'm sorry. Restaurants are open late in America too. Not for me. Everything closes at 8 around here. 8, 9:30. You kind of have to go out of your way to look. And I always feel like, you know, you get your food and you feel like you need to finish it for turnover. Or at least I do. Hi, Corey. Thank you so much for 25 months. Welcome back. Here's your love beam. Welcome then, Luis dude. Thanks for coming by on Twitch. Only bars I find and off the kitchen closes. Yeah, that's how I feel. Yeah, Euro trip recap. So I went to Greece, and guys, I cannot do so much meat and potatoes. I think day 2, I was already craving rice, noodles, and it got to the point on day 2 I was looking up like Asian restaurants in the area and like milk tea shops, and I was like, these, I don't trust it, you know, like I don't trust it. You always want to go to Greece because you went to Santorini last time. I went to Santorini. Yeah, that was the island I went to. Just call me Lucy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll call you Lucy. And I went to Greece, and I really liked the doner kebabs and pita, etc. But it's just, there's like, if you got it, it was so much meat, and like the portions are great, you know, I'm glad it's a lot, but I cannot eat all of that. And then they would just give you a bunch of french fries. It's just french fries and meat, and like they give you a couple vegetables here and there to, you know, to loosen up the heavy meat, but it's never enough. I would like more vegetable to help. And it was just so much meat and potatoes, and so much fried potatoes. And I liked the seafood for the most part, but yeah, I'm not a big fish person, so I enjoyed the octopus a lot. I didn't get to try the squid. I did try one fish, but it's like it's hard for me to eat things that are just like a piece of meat and like some mush around it. Like usually there was some sort of like either mashed potato or like puree or something and feel satisfied, and it's just tough. But I don't think I could do it for the entire time I was there. However, it was definitely good. I can't handle like it for so long. I need something else. I think the issue for me was that I also could not handle lamb. I'm very bad with lamb. I think it's really smelly. I can taste it. It makes me want to gag. And that's an issue because everything with beef in Greece has lamb in it. Like you cannot escape lamb if you want beef. And I could never get the beef. And I always felt so bad. Like one restaurant I went to, they were like, oh, I asked, does the kebab have the beef kebab have lamb with it? They're like, yeah, it's mixed with lamb, and it's our specialty. I was like, oh yeah, I can't really do lamb. And they're like, oh, but it's, I think you'd like it, you know? Like, they were so confident that it's so delicious that I will overcome my distaste for lamb. And it's just the flavor that throws me off. Like, I don't like lamb unless the lamb is gone. I don't want it. Thank you, Mana Boxes, for the subscription. Thank you for 9 months. Yeah, it's been 2 years. It has been a while. Okay, love beam. Sorry, that's really loud. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it was so loud. Oh gosh. Oh. I hope you guys are fine. I'm sure you guys are fine. It's just part of the love beam experience. Sometimes the sound is on, sometimes the sound is off. Oh. Hi, Mr. Ducky. Welcome. We have Ducky here too. I don't know. We don't really call him Mr. though. He's just Ducky. We return with a bang. Yeah. Oh, but I back to the thing where I wanted to show you guys the new sound alerts I got. We will set them up. You clutched my volume down dial. Okay, here's sound alert 1, and I already adjusted the volume, so it shouldn't be too loud. Isn't that cute? Here's number 2. Here's number 3. Here's number 4. And number 5. Ta-da! I think I'm pretty happy with all of them. I just haven't picked out which goes for which. I think the long one definitely has to be raids, you know? Oh yeah, speaking of which, we got raided earlier, didn't we? Thank you, Jelly Dad Donut, for the raid. I'm so sorry I missed it. I just got distracted. Let me shout you out. Thank you. Okay, let's see which would be good for what. Follows. Currently follows are this sound. We will change it to something shorter. One of the short sounds. Maybe just one. That's pretty solid. 3. I feel like 3 is too fancy pants for it. Yeah, let's just go with 1. I think 1 will be good. One for follows. I wonder if I should leave my BGM up, but if I want you guys to hear the sound alerts, I don't want the BGM to double. Oh! It works! Yay! Thank you for the follow, Ercilian? Oh, thank you so much, Corey. I think I just got the notification about that. Thank you so much for the throne gift. Let me get you a love beam. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Let me see. Welcome back. Thank you. Andres, thank you. Thank you for your sub. Here's your love beam. Yeah, W's from Corey. And thank you, Trace. Thank you. I'm being bonked. Thank you for the plush, Corey. Thank you. I will happily add it to my bag. Oh, you got some babies on your Tomodachi Life Island. Riley. Raleigh. And Morgan. Raleigh. Yeah, I'm catching up on so many love beams. I'm happy to give them out. It's been a long time since I got to give any out. I was going to stream before my trip, but like the 3 days leading up to the trip, I had 2 bad days and then one where I just passed out. I like took a fat nap and then I woke up at like 11. And then all of a sudden it was time to, you know, pack and go. So I missed my chance to chit chat with you guys before my trip. So I do feel bad. And then I've been so jet lagged these past couple days that I wasn't able to stream properly, or else I'd just be sleeping through stream. I'd be really sleeping through stream. I feel sleepy right now. But our goal is to get to 11. Maybe if we're crazy, we'll go push for 11:30. Where did I go? I went to Greece. I got to try a lot of doner kebab and pita and tzatziki, and it was all very good. I cannot handle it for so long. I'm very bad with just eating meat and potatoes. I very quickly started craving rice and noodles, and at some point I actually went and got a milk tea. It was bad. I was very sad. I saw that Asian people had given it good reviews and they betrayed me. I can't believe they betrayed me. But right now we're setting up new sound alerts that I commissioned. And so this is, I think this will be the raid sound alert. I'll hit play. Test. Cute, right? I feel like that's pretty good for a raid. It's exciting and welcoming, you know? And I had a good time in Greece. I really enjoyed being able to stay out and sit at restaurants for a long time and make late reservations. Because I feel like a lot of places close around me around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock for dinner. And it's like, I don't want to eat at 6 all the time. And I feel like the kitchen always closes early and things like that. So it was really nice to be able to, like, you would just see people eating and come in and eat at like 10 o'clock sometimes, and the kitchen doesn't close, and it's great. I will say there was a lot of sour things that I wasn't expecting in Greece. So much sour food. Still good. Just, it was, I've never really ever had a cuisine where I've had to kind of pause before eating it, because I'm pretty open and I like eating a lot of different things. But for Greek food, I actually had to be careful. I was like, will I like this mystery item that we decide to try? Because I cannot handle goat cheese either. And we went to this really nice restaurant and I was very excited because I picked it out. Turns out they used this goat cheese sauce on everything. It was hard. It was so tough to eat it because the goat cheese sauce just ruined it for me. Yeah. I got to see the Acropolis though. That was really cool. And I got to see the Agora. That was cool. I will say though that, like, I think it's kind of cheating that they put the Acropolis and Agora stuff like back together after it became ruins. Like, yes, it's nice to see it now, but isn't it kind of cheating to like put it back together? That's like not historically accurate then, because technically it should be blown to smithereens, and I'm looking at it and it's standing. I will say it's better than looking at a bunch of rocks. There was definitely a lot of rocks that is just like old marble chunks, and they have like a plaque next to it that was like, this used to be statues, and I was like, oh, it just looks like rocks. Oh, I really love seeing all the cats. There were so many kitty cats. They're so cute. Okay, I'm thinking about this sound for the subscription. It's a little loud, but what do we think? Twitch subscribers, any input? We also have, I'm thinking this one might work. Oh wait, no, that's the same one. Hold on. Where's number 3? Number 3! Pick number 3, my lord! Number 3! My expression when I play. It was louder than I expected. It will be fallen down again in 1,000 years anyways. I also have a racetrack themed around Greece and Little Big Planet karting. Oh, very cool. This is number 3. And we have number 4. Any input from Twitch subscribers? What would you like to be represented as? 4 is weird? You don't like this one? Okay, well, I will say your words hold weight as you do subscribe to me. We can go with number 3. I'm happy with either. Hello, Sarah. Welcome. Life is good. Life is good. I'm very sleepy. Too early. It will be. Oh, I already read that. 3, okay. What do you mean, okay? Okay, 3 it is. Miss you so much. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Okay, we can do. I don't get a lot of bits, but should we? I want to use the other sounds that we have. I've used 1, 2, and 3. We need 4 and 5. We need them for donos. That's right. I forgot. I get donos on Stream Elements. Did you guys see that? Like, there was a bit of a scare that Stream Elements was going to be. What's it called? Dissolved, canceled. Did I stop by anywhere other than Greece while you're over there? I just went to Santorini. Everyone, when they go to Greece or like Europe, I know you guys usually hit up a bunch of countries, but I just did not think I could do it. It just seemed like a lot of hassle to do so much travel. I wanted to go to Italy, but I feel like in the end I would probably be equal experience to Greece, if not more touristy. Hold on, guys. I have to get into my Stream Elements, and the login needs my attention. What's my favorite outfit to wear at the beach? Favorite outfit to go to the beach? My swimsuit, and then like a hat and sunglasses and maybe a jacket. Sometimes the beach can get really windy and cold. Okay, have a good lurk. Enjoy your food. Oh, you know what it is? I remember why I can't use Stream Elements for sound effects. Because the sound effects don't show up. I don't know how to have the sound come in. I wonder if Mix It Up can do donos somehow. Like Stream Elements? It says donations. Donor drive donation. Donor drive. Oh, Stream Elements donation. They have it. That's great. Wow, they've got everything. Okay, we'll do donations. Maybe we try 5? 2 shells. 2 shells, pretty classic. Pretty classic outfit for the beach. I don't know much about real world Italy or the boot, but some of your followers are from there. I think. Oh, I didn't mean to test it twice. I think Italian food may have more variety that I'm looking for, but I do feel that I will tire of European flavor for too long. Hello, Dylan. Well, thank you for subscribing on Twitch and YouTube. Thank you. Double love beam coming right up. Thank you. Oh, hello, plus you. It used to be Milo. Oh, hold on, guys. There's a doggy at my door. Okay. Did Poseidon order you to go to Greece for confidential purposes? You know, I still pronounce Poseidon in my head as Poseidon. It just looks like Poseidon. I know that everyone in Greece kind of knows English, and that's great and all. I will say, though, that, like, it's pretty impossible to follow any of the language there. Like, especially because I didn't realize how that Greece uses, like, you know, a completely different, I mean, I knew before going, a completely different alphabet, but it's funny to, like, sit there and be like, huh, I know that symbol from math. And the sound... I know that symbol from math and... I was not... I was not expecting the sound to play twice. Oh, I wonder if there's a way to prevent that. Hello, Clary. Thank you. Hi, Munchie. Hello, Angry. Thank you guys all for the raid. Thank you. Were you guys playing a game together? Welcome. I'm actually messing around with new sound alert sounds and system. So you guys came at good timing. Yeah, but I don't know if I would like them to overlap. I feel like previously I've had double raids without overlap for the sound. Did I shout out? No, who am I missing? Munchie, Angry, and Clary. That's what I need. How are you guys? Glad we came. Thank you. It's actually been a while since I've streamed. It's very nice to see everyone again. I've watched someone speedrun Lego Star Wars games recently. Very nostalgic. Oh! I don't know too much about Lego Star Wars. Or Star Wars. But I did watch some of the movies. We were playing Cobblemon together and making progress. Oh, that sounds like fun. I always love hearing about friend get-togethers and playing games together. I'm glad you had a good time with each other. Thank you so much for bringing everyone over to hang out with me next. Hello, Anime King. Welcome. Okie dokie. Right, I was chit-chatting about Greece. So, it was funny because you would see all these like math symbols in their words, and I was like, huh, that's a theta, that's an epsilon, that's a sigma. And it's funny that like they kind of pronounce it with like, you know, a theta, it would make the kind of sound, and I'm like, that's so funny, you know, like you guys are using it not for math. That's so silly. I wonder if that's because I can't imagine that this experience, because I don't have this experience with English alphabet or Latin alphabet in math. Like, oh look, that's A, they're actually using A in their language. Whereas like I was thinking about it, I was like, huh, you think when people in like Asia that have to use characters, or maybe another language that uses characters, they see math and they go, huh, that's like the Latin alphabet, and they're using it like in their language. That's so silly. Because that's how I felt about seeing Greek letters actually being used on like signs and like on menus. I was like, look at that. Yeah, they're actually letters. You don't want to see math symbols? Well, technically they're not math symbols. They're like real words. Okay, I'm gonna... It's a little loud, but I'm gonna use that sound for new YouTube members. I don't even know if YouTube member sounds work. We'll see. Guys, I'm so jet lagged. Oh gosh, I'm so jet lagged. We're gonna make it to 11. We're gonna make it. Oh my gosh. I'm so sleepy. My eyes are watery. I barely made it to 9:45. I feel bad for them being reminded of math class whenever they read things. Well, technically you learn to speak first. You should rest more. It's not like resting, because I'm sleeping at 10, waking up at like 5:30, which is a solid 7 hours, which for some reason is all I need to thrive on. And I can't go back to sleep because the sun is out at like 5-6 o'clock, and it's the worst because I'll feel myself starting to fall asleep and I'm like, yes, it's working, and then I'll wake up. Like the slightest thing will like make me wake up. The other time I fell asleep and I was like, oh, I'm falling asleep, but I don't want to have any weird dreams. And so I will try to like put on videos on YouTube that are like boring. I watch like science videos. At some point the videos start becoming coding videos, which I think is really cringe. I'm waking up and he's like, and so we'll put a for loop right here in order to make the blah 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 blah. And I'm like, whoa. I do not need this as part of my cycle for boring videos. Please stop suggesting this. At some point it kept being binging with Babish videos, which I'm kind of like neutral about, slightly starting to dislike, but I like don't like the coding videos. Yeah, body clock needs more readjustment. Anyway, so I put on the video to try and like sleep more peacefully, because if I have no video, my brain starts coming up with silly dreams. I think I had, like, I was about to fall asleep and I was dreaming about painting a fish. Not like on canvas and paper. I had a raw fish and I just started painting it like different colors and striping it different colors that like I thought the fish should be. It's like I have a fish and I'm painting it to look like a very fluorescent rainbow trout. Living in your sleep, smart mermaid. Exactly. I've been back for a couple days now, and the travel day, I basically had to fly like 16 hours. It was 2 flights, and 16 hours, 2 flights. It was rough. But the thing is, I like somehow adjusted my sleep schedule so that it's kind of normal enough. Like, I feel like it's not crazy to fall asleep at 10, wake up at 5. But it's not my preferred way of sleeping. Like, everything just feels so out of whack, kind of. Excuse me. Because then I'm getting too hungry in the morning, and I notice that, like, if I eat breakfast, I get nauseous. And if I don't sleep at the usual time I like to sleep, then I don't, I won't eat breakfast for a while, which I prefer. I don't like eating breakfast because it makes me nauseous, but I also don't like getting so hungry that I get nauseous anyways. It's a tough balance to strike. And so yeah, the rain sounds or sound waves don't work on me, because then I start thinking things. I start thinking things like painting a fish, Like, and I just want to listen to some guy. Like, I listen to In a Nutshell a lot, and he'll be like, oh, and learning about, I think his recent one was about GLP-1s. Is it a GLP-1? G1LP? I forget. The like weight loss Ozempic stuff. And that's like, it has a storyline enough for me to like be like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, some facts and numbers and stuff, and yeah. And health benefits, not health benefits. Yeah. Yeah, so that helps me like attach my brain to something so I don't have weird stuff, because I feel like my mind's eye is too vivid sometimes, and when I go, oh wow, look at the funny doggy in my memory right now that I'm looking at with my eyes, and then suddenly I'll be like, oh, I'm self-aware that I'm looking at a dog in my brain, and then I go, oh, I really hope I don't think about scary things like creepy skeletons and gory stuff, and then then you start thinking about creepy skeletons and gory stuff, and my brain will be like, no, it's there now. Oh no, I don't want it to be there now. Oh, okay, turn it into a cartoon gore, and now you have to turn it into strawberry jam, and then it's strawberry jam on toast. And then I just like faintly see skeletons on top of my like strawberry jam toast that I had to turn the gore into. And it's just, it's so tough to sleep like that, because I'm like fighting myself. And the more I like am able to hone in the details like that, the worse my dreams get. And I don't want any dreams. I just need to listen to something silly. And so back to what I was trying to get at is basically I was almost falling asleep at 5 a.m. hoping to like finally get a little bit of a later wake up time, that I woke myself up to try and find a video, but in the process of waking myself up after slightly falling asleep, I could not go back to sleep. It was bad. And so I ended up not being able to sleep through the video I was watching because I was just so awake. Yep. I'm so sleepy, guys. I'm looking at my dog sleep and he looks so comfortable. I want to sleep. Oh, my bed is calling to me, but I don't like dreaming. It's okay, we hit 9:45. I'm thinking that we could potentially go play some Uma. And maybe that'll keep me up. I don't know though. Guys, I have low hopes for Uma doing anything. Hello, Goth Wolf. Welcome. Clean lucid dreaming, at least. I would like clean lucid dreaming. Thank you for the follow, Goth Wolf. brain need more rest. No, I'm just jet lagged. You know, guys, I thought jet lag was like you get some sort of sickness from a plane that is called jet lag that you catch on planes. I didn't know jet lag indicated that you were time zone switching. I thought oh, I got jet lag. I got jet lag. I was like, oh no, you're sick. They spoke about it like they were sick, and they, you know, you sounded always kind of tired, and I didn't know the meaning, and I just was like, I put the context clues together. I was like, oh, they're sick. Oh, nice, mijo no burubon. Okay, I'm gonna test the sound. Nice. Didn't work. Okay, I'm gonna try again. Okay, I think it's this one actually. I'm trying it again. Nice. Okay, it's playing. That's good. It's not playing double, right? Never a bad time to get a run or two in as long as you're not forcing it. Oh, your first ever UG. Guys, I need to get more A pluses. I'm weak. I haven't been doing the careers. I've only been doing like dailies here and there and like doing some polls, but I'm so weak. The getting sick part is just a bonus. Jet lag should clear in a few days with enough hydration and rest. Yeah, the thing is, I feel like because the jet lag is not that bad, because I'm sleeping at 10, waking up at 5, it's like technically a good enough sleep schedule for my time zone. You know what I mean? But I don't like this time zone. I like sleeping at 2 a.m., waking up at 11 a.m. That's like a great time zone switch for me. I know it's not like possible to do that once I get started with my big girl job, but like while I can, you know, like that's a great sleep schedule for me. I love it so much. Also, waking up at 5 a.m. and feeling hungry and not wanting to cook, nothing is open, guys. And why is like nothing open for very long either? Everything closes for some reason to like prepare for dinner, and I think it's like not even preparing for dinner. People just want a midday break, and they want a midday break, and then they like open for a couple more hours for dinner, and that's about it. And I never realized that for some reason until I was awake and like desperately checking restaurant times because I'm like, which one opens? Oh, welcome back. Please go welcome your sister and whatnot. We'll be hanging out until 11, I hope. So don't worry about it. I hope you enjoy chit-chatting with your family too. I hope she enjoyed Italy. Yeah, I don't think we have a ton of 24-hour places. Not that I know of. Yeah, I wish there was more 24-hour stuff so you can deliver food like Korea. Ugh, I hear about Korea food delivery and China food deliveries like within minutes, guys. And like barely any delivery fees. It just sounds so good. Welcome, Fizzy. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follow. She did. That sounds great. I love staying up until 2 a.m. all my life. I wouldn't be sleepy if it wasn't past midnight. Yeah. She just left. Oh, she left for it? Oh, she just left, like, your place, I guess. After you chit-chatted. The one pizza place I can get delivery from is like 50%. Forget denied 50% of the time. Ugh, that sucks. I would also love to pay for delivery and just do it, but it feels like such a waste. Like, I'm like, oh, you know, I haven't gone outside lately. Maybe I should just go outside and go pick it up myself. But I hate it. I hate it so much. And for some reason, I don't mind when someone else is delivering it. But when I'm delivering it, all I can think about is, no, my food's getting soggy and cold in the drive home. But like, I can excuse it if somebody else is doing it, but not myself. Oh, you know what? A pizza kit, you get 3 or 4 meals in one delivery. That's true. That's a good way to think about it. But yeah, I've been really struggling with this jet lag mostly because of the dreams. However, guys, I have been making like this delicious coconut cream mango smoothie situation drink, and it's been so good. It's probably super unhealthy, but I'm just saying it's okay because I ate a bunch of European food that was good. I just really miss Asian flavors, so I've been making like a gigantic cup of it every day and just like straight downing it for 15 minutes from start to finish with no breaks in between because it's just so yummy, and I just enjoy it after like I eat a little bit of breakfast, and it's just so satisfying. It's so good. Yeah, can I have some? I would love to give you guys some. Basically, if you guys get like mango frozen chunks, mango sorbet ice cream, and mango nectar, blend it up, then you get coconut milk and you get some ice and a little bit of sugar, and you blend it up and you top the mango smoothie with the coconut slushy, and then you kind of like stir and mix it as you drink. It's so good, guys. And you can put like whatever yummy jelly toppings you want. I like to do little tapioca balls, but honestly you don't really need them. It's just great on its own, and it's so cold and refreshing. So good. The problem I feel like with it is probably the coconut milk. It's like really fatty. It's really fatty and creamy and thick, and that's how you know it's not healthy. It sounds like hello. I forget how to pronounce it. From the Philippines. There's a lot of yummy desserts from the Philippines. I think there's another one I wanted to try that I saw in like some kind of game. I forget. Right, but recipe lady, I need that smoothie. I don't know, I just kind of eyeball it. But let me see. I'm sure there's like online if you like look up mango coconut thing. It's from Hong Kong store or something that I just found. If I find the link again, I'll show it to you guys. I only like I looked at the link for the recipes, or not the recipe, the ingredients, and pretty much I was like, oh yeah, I got it. I didn't look at it for the amounts or anything. I just kind of was like, yeah, we'll throw that and this and that and it'll be fine. Like, I don't follow the mango part correctly because I put ice cream in it. Like, not ice cream, sorbet, mango sorbet. Because I was like, ugh, I kind of don't want just like, I don't know how good this mango is. Like, I know the mango sorbet is gonna be good. So I kind of blend it together, you know? But I'm using like a tiny smoothie blender that's mostly for like, I don't know, soft leaves and not so stiff frozen fruits. And it's been tough because you kind of have to shake it in order for the stuff to blend properly or the blades get stuck. We have a heavy duty smoothie thing, but it's just so annoying to clean sometimes. Not that it's like that annoying. I know you can just like blend up soap and water inside and it cleans itself, but lifting the jug that is very large and like rinsing it out is kind of the annoying part. It's not that bad, but it's just bulky, you know? And I'm a small person and the sink is kind of tall for me. I hate being short for that sense because whenever I'm on a plane, guys, and it just feels like the things that you can win as a short person and a small person, which is things like, oh, space in your plane seat. People do not see that as your space. People go, oh, small person, that way I won't be squished. So I will infringe on this person's space. And I hate it so much. I just, like, tall people get benefits at concerts and I don't get a benefit at a concert, sure, fine. But I deserve the benefit on a plane of getting the leg room, getting the like spacing. Like, you cannot infringe on my space just because I'm small. It's the worst. It's the worst part about being small sometimes, is that people take it as like an invitation to invade your bubble because they think that their personal space bubbles is based off of your own size. And I'm like, that's not fair, okay? That's not fair that you get a bigger bubble when we're subjected to the same constraints. I deserve the extra bodily space because I got the sucky genes of being small, you know? You win everywhere else. You win everywhere else in the world. Wouldn't the benefit at a concert being able to sit on someone's shoulders? Well, it's usually frowned upon to sit on someone's shoulders and considered rude. And, you know, sometimes you're not going with people who are able to put you on shoulders. I don't think I've ever been on shoulders unless I was a kid. You would scoop vanilla ice cream to be blended in smoothies? Ooh, yeah. You should just do that too. Too late, already invaded the bubble. Hello, Bashti. Why is it considered rude? Because you become essentially an 8-foot person and you're blocking people's view that like, as like it's like you're holding up a poster board, you know? You're blocking the view obstruction-wise much more than someone who is average. Like, the average max height that you'll probably see is probably like 6 foot, you know? And so it's just like you're making the problem very worse for the people that are behind you. They're anti-giant. But yeah, I dislike that part so much about planes because I get it, you know, you're squished, you're bigger than me, you've got long legs, but that doesn't mean you get to cross the invisible lines that separate us. Like, I get you're in the middle seat and I got the aisle seat. Sucks to suck. I picked the aisle seat and paid extra for it. But why is your pointy elbow crossing the invisible line of armrest? I get it, you're in the middle seat, you get both armrests, but you don't get to cross the armrest, okay? Just because I'm not taking up the armrest space near it, doesn't mean you get to go there. It's very annoying. Being tall enough to see over people also feels bad because you know you're blocking people and you can't help it. Even if you're small, you have a big heart. Tie the lumber. Thank you. Taking up the extra space a small person has isn't nice. Yeah, and you know, people's legs and man spreading seem to drift into my area because I like to cross my legs, and that actually makes gaps in where I'm sitting, right? Because the gaps that come from essentially placing your legs together, people tend to find that space theirs for the taking. Oh, guys, I gotta tell you another airplane story. I was on a flight and there's a seat in between me and the girl in the window, and I was like, oh, nice, you know, like space for both of us. I think she just thought it was her space. She put her stuff in the middle, just put her trash in the middle, and like I tried to stake my ground and take like at least half of it and like dump some of my stuff there, but it was so annoying and she didn't want to pull out her tray table, so at some point for most of the flight she just put her laptop in the middle, so it's just taking up the whole seat. I was baffled. I was like, this is, you know, this is our nice gap in between us. I can't believe you're taking it all for yourself and not even like keeping it half, you know? She just was like, oh yeah, okay, I will use this. You know, if it's like a table in between us, I feel like the courteous thing to do would just be to use half of it. But what are you doing putting like, she put her like wrappers for the pretzels, she put her food that she wanted to not use the like tray table anymore, she just put the casings for it right there, and it was so annoying because I was like, do I not get to use this middle seat also? Very annoying. It is so rude. I prefer the after the like room. Makes me feel less bad as it gets uncomfortable. Also, I just like use the restroom a lot, so I feel like I need to sit at the aisle in order to get up without like scooching everyone. I feel like if it came down to it, I could probably sit in the middle or the window need be, but it is nice to be able to have freedom. I'm also bad with like making people feel like they need to accommodate me, even if it's like going to the bathroom. I know you're supposed to accommodate the person that needs to go to the bathroom. That's just like human decency. But I feel bad as the person like asking, like, oh, now everybody has to get up, and it's a whole thing. And so yeah, it's just so awkward. Oh, thank you for the headpads. And that's why we're diaper. One love beam coming right up, Ari. I try not to feel bad for something it's unreasonable to be upset about. Yeah, I know. It's like very silly. I also think that people who think that you should not be allowed to recline your seats on planes is weird. I think if the seat reclines, you should be allowed to recline it. And there's definitely times that you should not recline it, like during the food and drink time. And like takeoff and taxi, but like I think every other time is fair game. I also think people need to be more conscious about using seats as their arm balancing weight pressure thing for balance, because I swear to God, people were straight up like, you know, bouncing on my seat sometimes in order to get through the aisle. I was like, does it require so much force? You know, do you need to use my seat to bend all the way back and shake me so violently? As a tall person with knees that often touch the seat in front, I've never been mad about the front person reclining. That's something we're all allowed to use. Thank you. I of course don't have an issue with it because I'm small. My knees are not touching anything. But there are some people who are very mean about it online that are like, what? You should never be allowed to recline the seats. The like little inch that it gives you to recline is not worth it. And I'm like, I feel like that little inch makes quite a bit of a difference. Yes, they're Teletubbies. Also, guys, I feel like I've been on flights where they have given free Wi-Fi before, and now I feel like nobody gives free Wi-Fi anymore. Maybe it was like a fluke and I just am remembering it wrong or something. But what happened to the Wi-Fi? Like, why can't we have Wi-Fi on planes? Why must we pay for the Wi-Fi on planes? I feel like I get it if it's like, you know, it's a short flight, it's a domestic flight, sure. But like a long flight, can't we get some internet? Yeah, I also assume I don't have internet and download stuff. Some airlines get free Wi-Fi, but the Wi-Fi is weak. Yeah, speaking of that, I feel like even if I pay for the Wi-Fi, it won't even work. Because I know I was flying and they had a free messaging on like certain SMS and whatever, and it never worked. It did not work for me. I was like, if it's not working on the free one, I can't imagine that it's working much better on the paid one. Something I listen to, something to read is my go-to. Oh really? Mine is definitely something to watch. I have to have like a TV show. I will say, if I'm trying to sleep, I end up not watching it and just like trying to listen to the words. But I can't really do... I wouldn't say I can't. I just don't look for podcasts, I suppose. But I bet I would like a podcast. But I feel like I also like that it's a video, because just in case I want to go stare at it, I can. And if I go stare at a podcast, I can't really do that. It would just be people talking. I do come across a couple podcasts sometimes, but I usually find myself skipping around or leaving early. It won't cost you anything because we don't even turn it on. I like videos more, but it uses a lot more battery on long flights. Oh. I usually bring a portable just in case I need to charge, but they usually also have a charging port now. Speaking of which, okay, on one of the flights back home, the guy in the middle used the charging port that was in between me and him. However, there's also another charging port in between him and the person near the window. He chose to use the one in between us. Fine, sure. But at some point, he was done charging his phone and he just left his charger in the charging port. And I was kind of like, I don't really want to bring it up that I want to use it because I don't really want to talk to people and strangers because I'm so tired and it's fine. You know, I don't need it immediately. I'll use my portable instead to avoid speaking to people. I'm a very I hate social interactions, it seems. Anyways, but my point being, I feel like he could have used the charging port in between him and the window person because the window person was sleeping. I don't think they were charging anything. They came in and immediately fell asleep. You have your 22-hour, 48-minute playlist of idle anime music. That's nice. I feel like music still, I'm really good at tuning stuff out that gets like music and whatnot, so I'm able to still think too clearly, so I can't do music. Benefit of the doubt would say he just forgot about it. Yeah, I'd like to think that too. I use it to sleep, but the thing is I can't sleep with music because I end up not having anything to follow alongside with the music, and I tend to let my thoughts wander. Whereas like if it's a video with information I have to process, I have to like kind of actively listen and follow that along, and giving me something to focus on helps my brain calm down rather than like, oh, this music's nice, I can think about other things, you know? Like if you're able to study and listen to music, I feel like for me, if I study and listen to music, the music is being tuned out. You just close your eyes for a long time. Thank you for the water. Okay, I didn't know what you were saying earlier, Dallin, I think about runny nose and sleepiness. I was like, oh, my eyes are just watery and tired, but I got the runny nose now. I don't know why. I was like, huh. I do have a runny nose. I'm sorry, I manifested it. I was like, runny nose? Why would you have a runny nose? It's just sleepiness. Hello, Mashi. You like listening to wavy web surf sometimes? I'm not sure I know wavy web surf. One second, guys. Doggy dog is requesting to leave the premises. Good morning, Darrow Crow. Welcome, welcome. My face just starts leaking when I'm very sleepy. I don't know why. Why was I into that baking show y'all was watching early? Well, it's usually the British baking show, and now we're watching the American baking show, which is an interesting twist. Hi! You coming back in? Okay, come back in. You gotta learn how to close the door. Oh. Okay, hold on, guys. I think he needs to go use the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I hope I listen to someone play a game I know while trying to sleep. I know the game well enough to follow what's happening for the most part without seeing. Yeah, I think that would also work for something like me. Okay, guys, almost making it to 11. Or something like. Am I making sense, or are my words no longer making sense? I'm gonna make it to 11. I would love to make it to 12, but I know that's not happening. Right. So then, other trip stories. I'm glad we stayed somewhere near the Acropolis. It's not like near, but it's only made the Acropolis 15 minutes. And it was pretty much near all the other food and drinks and stuff I wanted to try. This is very convenient. It was really, very convenient. And I think that I learned that doner and kebab are two different things. And I thought it was one thing. And I like kebab. Doner, I'm kind of like on the edge about, because it's just a lot of nicely crispy meat. There isn't like a juicy part. Whereas kebab is like juicy. And, you know, sometimes I like a nice crisp meatiness. But most of the times I would just kind of like a nice plump piece of meat. I was surprised that so many people can handle goat cheese and lamb, because I cannot. I just also grew up with people who can't handle it too. The goat cheese thing really threw me off. I thought goat cheese was like slightly exotic, slightly hard to find, but it's just like anywhere and everywhere, and like just considered a normal cheese when we were there. I've never been able to handle goat cheese though. It leaves such a weird sensation for my mouth and like makes me gag. I don't think I've had goat or lamb, but I butchered a few lambs. I can't do lamb. They're too stinky. What do you think about blue cheese? I can't say that I've ever had it, but I don't think it's that visceral for me. I don't think. Maybe I have like some kind of blue cheese sauce. To be honest, have I ever really been around blue cheese? I don't think so. I don't think it would be that bad though. I think goat would be worse than blue cheese. Cause I'm sure, does blue cheese still taste like cheddar with like a slight funk to it? Or is like it a really weird funk? If it's just kind of like, you know, oh, it's got like a cheesiness to it, then I'm kind of like, oh, well, that's just cheese. It is an acquired taste for most people. That's what I thought about goat cheese. But it seems to be like, you know, people just have goat cheese. Cheese should be blue in my opinion. A distant, strong cheese smell. I haven't had it, but I bet I could kind of do it. Would I try it, you know, and love it? I don't think so, because I don't actually particularly like cheese. I don't. I am very picky about my cheese. I just like mellow, soft, creamy cheese, which I don't even think counts as liking cheese. I just like cream. Tangy cream. So like cream cheese is probably my favorite cheese. I love cream cheese. Oh, it's funny because I don't like nut milks. I feel like soy milk doesn't count. That just tastes like, you know, like sweet creamy slightly creamy liquid. It just tastes like a dessert drink. I think brie would fit you because it's creamy cheese. I think brie does fit me from what I've tried. However, I don't like the rind. And I don't like picking at the rind, but it's pretty it's a pretty normal cheese for me. You pretty much stick to cheddar. I think cheddar can be too sharp for me at times. Too tangy, too salty. But I do think that I'm pretty happy with cheddar for the most part. I do like white cheddar. I don't know if white cheddar is somehow like a different flavor, but I think it can be more mellow. You like strawberry milk, then chocolate milk, then whole milk, then all other milk. I'm definitely a whole milk person and then all other milk. Strawberry milk, it depends. I don't like the artificial strawberry flavor. If it's just like strawberries pulverized in milk, I like it. Chocolate milk, pretty solid. I like chocolate milk. I don't like thinking about chocolate milk and drinking it because then I go, this could be hot cocoa if I just heat it up. Because sometimes you like want a refreshing chocolate milk, but then I go, but hot cocoa sounds like cooler and more coveted and sounds like a better, more luxurious use case for this chocolate milk. But I don't know. Like Korean strawberry milk? I think so, just maybe not the one that's manufactured. Like I did not like banana Korean strawberry milk or banana milk because it just tastes like banana extract. And I thought it was gonna taste like bananas and milk. And I like bananas and milk. Because I like to eat bananas with my cereal and Rice Krispie cereal and milk. And I really like that combo. So I thought it was gonna taste like that. It does not taste like that. One is bean milk and the other is cow milk. Yeah, the bean nuts milk, I don't like. I did not like oat milk. Thought it was kind of weird. I also did not like almond milk. It's like I can taste them and I don't want to taste them. And my brain doesn't register cow milk, I think. Or that's just like the flavor, you know, of this that I like with stuff. And I don't love thinking about it being cow milk either because I'm kind of like, you know what? It is kind of weird that we drink another mammal's milk. No other animal really does that. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, well, they've trained me into it, so that's that. I will say, I very much so loved the ice cream scene in Japan, whereas the ice cream scene in Greece to me felt kind of weak. There was a lot of gelato places that you would see, but the quality just felt like it wasn't there, and the price for what I got always felt kind of like, this is like, I don't know, if I wasn't on vacation, this wouldn't really be worth it. Bye bye, Matt. Thank you for dropping by. I do think that ice cream in Japan was pretty great. There's always an ice cream somewhere, and it just feels like you won't get a bad one. And you can get it for a really good price, which was great. They really love their soft serves. And I didn't know that soft serve could be like that. And I mourn the loss of access to such delicious soft serve. I feel like the soft serve I've seen most of my life is like buffet style soft serve or cruise ship soft serve that like it has, I feel like they do the sugar-free one where it's not as creamy and it's just kind of like cold and wet and it's like stiff-ish and it's okay. I think the McDonald's soft serve is probably really good, but I only ever had it when I was a kid, so this could just be nostalgia talking. I had it like I remember one time in the drive-thru and it was just delicious and decadent and so thick. But I feel like it would probably be too sweet for me now. But I dream about it sometimes, and I feel like I had that experience again, that like childhood delicious, thick, creamy soft serve when I was in Japan and had a cremia. Those are amazing. I love a cremia. I wish I had a cremia every day. Oh, other animals do drink milk of other animals. It's just a very rare occurrence in the wild. Stray cats and even marine birds are known to steal milk of napping and nursing animals. Oh, okay. That's nice to know then. We are just stealing cow's milk regularly. For survival. Survival in quotations. I'm sure it'd be probably pretty hard to access another animal's milk unless you steal it. Or if an animal decides to take care of another one. Like, you know how like chickens will raise a peacock or something? Anyways, I also feel kind of out of place for loving cow's milk. However, I will say that I feel out of place for loving cow's milk because everyone loves so many milk replacements these days. And nobody talks about delicious cow milk. And I like my cow milk. And I like the way it makes my stuff taste like I expect it to taste. But I will say it's nice to also say that I'm not lactose intolerant and get to drink cow's milk. That feels like a win. You drink regular milk for the most part. We need more natural stuff than artificial stuff nowadays. Well, both nut milk and cow milk would be considered natural stuff. Yes, we do have the ability to make friends with many animals. God, I'm not lactose intolerant either. Unless you mean you don't want to be lactose. Lactose is the enzyme, right? Yeah, I'm glad you are not an enzyme. Drink cow's milk not for nutrients or to taste, but to flex on weaklings who can't. No, lactose is not the enzyme. Oh, lactose is this disaccharide. Lactase is the enzyme. Oh. Don't let them bring your enjoyment of cow milk down. That's right. One time I accidentally ordered a matcha latte with oat milk. I will say it wasn't at a good place. It was at a low quality, in my opinion, place. But I like nearly spat out my drink because I was not expecting it. I was like, oh my god, I did not know matcha lattes could be so bad. And it was because I accidentally got the oat milk. Not that I think oat milk tastes bad. I just also think it was not a great place to try such a combination. The tribe of influencers love cow milk. Well, they specifically love raw milk. I don't know about specifically cow milk. Wish I could enjoy normal cow milk, but I prefer the low-fat milk taste. Oh, really? I think that for me, I think there isn't a huge difference. I just prefer going for the fat one just because I feel like there's ever so slightly more flavor. But apparently the difference between like low-fat cow milk is like 3% or something between normal cow milk and like low-fat cow milk. Like the difference is really small. I've never seen it make like a huge difference or anything, except when I'm eating cookies. But even then, it's kind of like, it's like not ruining the experience. I just know it could be a better experience if I got the full fat milk. Whole milk? I don't want to say full fat because I feel like that indicates cream. I've had an oat milk shake and coffee before. It was fine, but I wouldn't go out of my way to drink oat milk. 10:30. 30 more minutes. I can make it. I'm fighting, guys. I'm fighting. A buddy of mine that's been intolerant his whole life recently developed a tolerance and he's never been happier. That's great. I'm so happy for him. I think ice cream is something that must be experienced and enjoyed and not have to live under the fear of exploding in the toilet. Keep fighting, going longer. I'm gonna do it. I'm so sleepy. I'm gonna make it, guys. I'm gonna make it. Right then. Speaking of which, I ordered a strawberry matcha latte at a brunch place in Greece, and I was being risky with it. I know, I'm in Greece. What are they gonna know about matcha lattes? Especially at some random brunch place. It came out brown, guys. What do you mean it came out brown? It actually didn't taste that bad. It did not taste like matcha. It tasted like strawberry, some kind of strawberry drink, but it was brown. I was baffled. I was like, where's the matcha? Is the matcha the brown part? I don't think matcha's supposed to be that color. Because you see the like pink from the strawberry part, and you're like, where does the brown come in? Because pink and green technically make brown, but I don't think they were mixed yet. So that was confusing. Yeah, it was brown. I was like, oh, that's not right. Not enough matcha powder, but why was it brown? I was worried that they put coffee in it and that it was like a real latte, but they didn't. So I was just like, oh, it's just brown. No one loves dairy more than the intolerant ones. Yes. I hear so many silly things online about people who are like, when you're lactose intolerant, you still will go out for the ice cream and mac and cheese combo, knowing what's coming. You never say no. You just suffer the consequences. My nose is running. This is so weird. This has never happened to me before. Not in a way that I understood, I guess. I never, I guess, associated the runny nose with being sleepy. You better go catch it. Ha 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 ha. You're so funny. Hello, Dark Knight, welcome. I've been good. I just got back from a trip and I'm fighting the jet lag. Trying to stay up until 11. We're at 10:34. So we need another 30 minutes and I will make it. I was gonna do something on stream, but I don't have the energy to do something, guys. I think if I start drawing, I'll fall asleep. I think if I play Uma, I'll fall asleep. The motions are too predictable. I can make it to 12. I can maybe make it to 12 or 11:30 once I brush my teeth and sit in bed and decide to scroll on Instagram for a while. You got this. Just take it easy. Thank you. I'm gonna make it. The issue is that my body has started to figure out that I need to wake up at earlier times, and I feel like I won't be able to go back to sleep unless I'm tired, which is why I'm staying up, so that when I wake up I will go back to sleep, because my body's like, oh, you didn't actually get enough sleep yet, because I need about 7 to 8 hours, and then my body pretty much won't go back to sleep anymore once I've awoken from my couple hours, unless I'm really tired. And so I just need to be tired or under, so both of those might be happening, which is great. I would like to stop waking up at 5:30. It is not fun to wake up at 5:30. Nothing is open for another 7 hours. I did not go to Japan. I went to Greece. However, before Greece, I did go to Japan. Greece was really cool. It actually made me miss home a lot because I was like, oh, that kind of looks like home. Oh, that kind of looks like home. But it was very beautiful. I liked the Acropolis. That was cool. And I liked trying some Greek food. It was kind of tough for me to eat Greek food for 10 days. But I definitely liked the culture of being able to sit at a cafe and sit at a restaurant for hours and hours and like just not do anything. I will say I run out of things to talk about though, but people just seem to be talking all day when they're there, and I don't know how did they do it. And then I like being able to go to restaurants and eat at like 9 o'clock, and they still would have food and service and everything, and it's still packed too, so it's not like even awkward. It's great. Aside from that, I do think that I don't love the whole toilet paper in the trash can thing. That was tough. Whenever I had to go to the bathroom and you'd have to throw away the toilet paper you used into the trash can, it's just so awkward, especially in public settings, because I'm like, I'm opening a trash can full of everyone's pee-pee poo-poo tissues and I have to also do this, and it's just it's quite embarrassing. It's not that the toilet flush is weak. I think their plumbing is weak and cannot break down the tissue paper, and so everywhere just kind of like still does that. It's very awkward, especially in the hotel room, and it's not great. Ariru, please. What do you mean? It was so bad. At some point I was kind of like, wow, this is really ruining the trip for me. Oh, I was yelled at twice by 2 Greek janitor women cleaning the bathrooms. That was awkward because they didn't speak any English. Not really yelled. Oh yeah, I was pretty much yelled at. The first time, there was a super long line at the Acropolis, and because like only one bathroom was working or something, and the janitor was quite leisurely at this long line, and people were stressing in line. I heard this poor mom like really need to go, and this girl like she was out of toilet. They were out of toilet paper. The janitor didn't have any toilet paper. I had some tissues in my bag, so I gave it to her so she could go because I saw the line was long. And I thought the janitor had put the toilet paper in, so I decided to go into the restroom. But she did not finish cleaning out the pee-pee poo-poo tissue paper trash can. And then she yelled at me for going into the bathroom before she had done it. And so that was awkward. And I was like, oh, sorry. Because I was trying to like, get my business done and get out of there so the line could move. I thought it was ready. It was not ready. Anyways, awkward. The other time, I was washing my hands and some of the water from my fingertips dripped onto the floor after she had just cleaned it. And then she yelled at me. And she pointed to the paper towels and like yelled at me some more. And then I wiped my hand with the paper towels, and then she looked back at me and she yelled at me some more and pointed to the paper towels again, and I showed her that my hands were dry. And yeah, that was just kind of awkward. It's kind of like funny now, but in retrospect, I was quite embarrassed. Welcome, Hamizan, welcome. Hello, Rinsey, welcome. Yeah. I really did not like the pee pee poo poo trash can without everyone's tissues and then also having to use it, especially when it's full. It was so weird. I was like, ugh, it's full and I have to also dump my pee pee poo poo paper into here, and it's just anyways, yeah, that's not great. Did you learn any Greek words? I didn't have to, but I wanted to learn before I went, and so I don't know what Kalimera means, but they said Kalimera. Maybe that was like hello. And I tried to learn thank you, but I can't remember it anymore. You should have flipped her off when you showed her hands. You know I'm not brave enough for that. You know I'm not brave enough. They were just yelling at me. I didn't even think it was that big of a deal. Okay, I feel like what I did was not that crazy. They're picking on me. I will say, like, I didn't realize that the bathrooms would have such a profound effect on the quality of life, even for just my vacation, but it did, guys. You guys gotta be careful when you go places and you don't know the bathroom situation. You feel like you're burning your retinas? Your eyes are so weak. We're training them to be stronger. I know everyone's so mean to me. I'm also really sensitive. I take things to heart very easily. It's fine. I like my little bubble. Oh my gosh. It's been a while since I've driven around town, but why does it feel like everyone is just cutting me off all the time and being such bad drivers? Nobody wants to signal, everybody wants to cut me off. Nobody wants to leave enough space, everybody wants to tailgate me. I'm a very safe driver, by the book. And I feel like that hurts me. I need to be less safe and more aggressive. If people don't know what I'm gonna do on the road, they will be more cautious of me, you know? By signaling with my blinkers, they know I'm weak and would like to let them know I'm gonna go into the other lane. And then they take advantage of knowing that. And then they'll rush forward and, you know, not let me over. However, if I don't signal and I see it's open spot, I just start going, start drifting. They just have to be careful. You know what I mean? It's so... People are so mean on the road. My nose is so runny. Welcome, Susan. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. I'm glad you're back home safe. I am. I had a good time, though. Still had a good time. Am I sick? No, I'm just sleepy, and I guess a symptom of being sleepy and jet lagged is a runny nose. I didn't know that was a thing, but it's actually happening to me. I never let it get this far, actually. I'm definitely not sick. I assume it's because my eyes are like, please give up, go to sleep. We're getting puffy and dry. Yeah, I'm staying hydrated. Cappuccino! Irashai, konbanwa riru. Fuwa fuwa. Chino? Fuwa fuwa chino. Irashai. What was my favorite food though? I got this one pita wrapped kebab, pork kebab sandwich thing from like a stand. It's not really a stand, from a restaurant, I guess. It was so good. I was actually craving it, and I got their garlicky tzatziki sauce and I slathered it all over. I'm definitely a sauce person, guys. I like sauce. And it was so good. It really hit the spot. It was like a couple days into the trip, and I realized, like, oh, so like this is kind of what Greek food is. I'm really hyped for this wrap then. And then we got it and it hit the spot. And then like we tried to get other pita kebab situation, doner kebab, etc. after, and it just wasn't as good. Yeah, it's a sandwich. Hi, hello. Without sauce, you are lost. I like a lot of sauce. I like my stuff juicy with sauce. Sounds like you have one in a tourist spot. I think I did. But all of them were tourist spots. So even the one that I was like really satisfied with was a tourist spot. But at least it was like good. I know like there's that whole thing about like, oh, don't get scammed, you know, like it's a touristy spot, they're overcharging you for low quality stuff. But I feel like if it's good and overcharging, at least it doesn't feel like that big of a waste. So if it's still good, I don't count it as a tourist trap. It was bad and I overpaid, yeah, it's a tourist trap. Would I ever go skydiving? No, I don't think I really have the desire to go skydiving. Like, I don't have the desire to go bungee jumping. I'm not really a thrill seeker, but I think I would go like paragliding or like hot air balloon and things like that. Something less thrill seeking, but still like high in the sky and floaty. I'm sorry, I don't mean to make such silly noises. We're almost there. Another 13 minutes. I know today's stream is short, but I can't make it any longer, guys. My body is so tired, but I'm gonna push. Hot air balloons are very fun. My uncle has one. I heard the landing is really rough though. Like you can't really like touch down softly. For some reason I saw a video of somebody landing and they're like, why didn't anybody tell me about hot air balloon landings? And they pretty much like slowed down to a crash. Like just tumbling to the ground kind of thing. Like you slowed down enough to like kind of get closer to the ground where it was safe enough to just tumble. Just hit the ground at that point kind of thing. And that was kind of weird. I thought it was kind of like a delicate little soft landing. But maybe it was just their experience. I only really saw one video. Hello Alex, welcome. Yeah, we usually flip over unless you guys have guys pulling the rope to maintain the speed. Oh, thoughts on Chikawa? I like Chikawa. I like watching them. I will say a lot of the episodes just kind of feel like merch grabs. Like, oh, here's them doing a kind of cute, quirky, funny thing that we will turn into plushies. You so tired, me so tired. Me so tired. I do love Momonga. Momonga is my favorite. The recent episode where Momonga was like, I'm getting kind of hungry to the point where I'm getting a little nauseous was so me. I felt that. I was like, wow, that's pretty me. Oh, how do you do? Welcome. Welcome. Is it Sanrio? I don't think Chikawa is under Sanrio. I think they're under a different brand, isn't it? Hello, Werner. Welcome. British? Why am I British? What makes it British? Yes, I'm back. Welcome, Isaac. Yeah, Nagano. That's right. I think there's a new episode that just came out. They recently introduced Kani to the lineup, which is nice. They seem very cute and sweet. I will say I don't know how I feel about the double eyebrow. I'm not sure what's going on there. Is the mom British? I'm not British. Have you guys seen that funny video of like, is it Love Island, the British funny reality TV show, where they talk about mermaids? They're like, do you believe in mermaids? Mermaids? And it's so funny. Let me see if I can find the clip. Love Island mermaids. Do they have the clip on YouTube? Okay, I only see the clip on Instagram, so I'll send you guys this one. This is so funny. They've got swords down there. It's so funny. A bottle of water. No, mermaids are like vicious babes. So funny, so silly. Feels like every chatter that has appeared today has cracked some kind of joke. Oh really? I did not notice. Everybody thinks they're so funny, huh? They sound like Valley Girl British. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the vibes that they're going for. Seven more minutes, guys. I'm gonna make it. I'm starting to get over the hump. I'm feeling awake. My nose is not runny anymore. Sinus is a little clogged. Can you go for 17 minutes then? Okay. I can't go for 17 minutes. I meant I'm getting over the hump as in I'm feeling awake enough to not just crawl into bed after stream and to actually brush my teeth and wash my face and then crawl into bed maybe. We party all night today. Oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The night only lasts 5 more minutes. Okay, guys. Once you hit 11, you won't be able to fall asleep. Cruel twist of fate. That would actually not be too bad. If I can't fall asleep, you know what? Like, that only means that my sleep schedule is getting fixed even more, so I don't have crazy dreams. But I do hope that, like, I fall asleep within the hour. I'm a minute, I'm just getting started. Whoa. Is that your party? Unts. Have you guys heard about Sheep Detectives? It has Wolverine in it. I want to watch it. Apparently it's pretty good. I just don't want to... I don't think it's worth it to go see in theaters. I'm also interested in seeing The Devil Wears Prada 2, but also not in theaters. I will say I do not love how all the movies these days are just franchise hopping, because, you know, Devil Wears Prada 2 is a sequel. Then I think the Backrooms movie is coming out that has like internet meme culture tied to it. Then you've got Exit 8 that's got a game attached to it. The Backrooms also has a game, doesn't it? And it's kind of like, it's kind of meh, you know? That's the movies I've been hearing about as of late. And they're all kind of like, oh, the Minecraft movie, and you know, Deadpool and Wolverine. I don't know if Deadpool is in it. Oh, Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter movie coming out as well. Oh man. I give the Backrooms a pass because it's directed by the YouTube creator. Is the YouTube creator known for his directing? If he is not known for his directing, then wouldn't... No? Isn't that bad? What if it's a bad movie? Oh, unless it's Markiplier with his Iron Lung movie. I didn't watch that, but I did hear about it. Was it good? I could not tell. Everyone was memeing about it online. People are saying it's good, but also people are saying like it was predictable. Mortal Kombat is funny. That the movie is coming out? I haven't had any good movie experience recently unless they were the late night ones for anime movies. Oh. Have you guys seen Project Hail Mary? That's like the new big kind of original movie. Does it count as an original movie if it has a book tied to it that's very popular? I feel like that technically counts as a new movie. Whereas like internet meme movies and game movies kind of don't count. Because like a book is something someone came up with that like builds a fandom for it. Well, you could say that about a game, I suppose. The new Scary Movie is coming out too. Oh. It still has to be adapted for screen. But then you could say the same about games. But I feel like games are a franchise. Books are not a franchise. They can become a franchise. I enjoyed the Markiplier movie. While the box office tried to do it dirty, they removed it from box offices for a few days so it outshines them, but it got caught. Oh. Thank you for the follow, Ramsey. One more minute, guys. I haven't had a chance to see Hail Mary yet. I think my overall review of it was that it was pretty good. I enjoyed the humor, but some parts of it were not believable, but I can dispel my belief to enjoy the movie. The Project Hail Mary book isn't viral. Yeah. Is Mortal Kombat viral? It is a popular game. The Mario movie is a popular game. I guess it's not like widely known book. I didn't know about it. Have you played Subnautica 2? I have not, but I did hear that Subnautica or something does not allow like you to kill animals, which I don't think is that big of a deal. But someone said something, blah 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 blah. There's some discourse about whether or not you should be allowed to kill the animals. We made it to 11. Good night, everyone. Yeah, I think I will also be wrapping up, guys. Oh no, Plum Rose, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for the raid. You're always the sweetest. Thank you for the YouTube raids always. Welcome, Miracle Twinkle Raiders. I was doing a bit of an endurance stream to make it to 11 right now, and so we were wrapping up because I'm severely jet lagged from a trip recently, and I want to stay up later because I really don't like waking up at 5:30 a.m. And I keep waking up at 5:30 a.m. and we hit the goal. But I will welcome you guys. Yeah, I am ending too. I'm sorry, guys, but it's nice to meet you guys. Welcome, everyone. Paralife Sims like coming out soon. Sims like the funny speaking Sims? Is that what a Sims like means? Or does Sims like mean something like roguelike, where it's like simulation like? Oh no, it's okay. I'm very happy we got to see each other again though. I haven't been able to stream lately, mostly because of the trip and the jet lag, but always wonderful to see streamer friends. I'll have to come by again soon. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Oh, something like The Sims. Okay, okay. Honk. Me, 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 me. Yeah, time to go honk. Me, 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 me. Yes, thank you so much everyone for coming. Let's see if we can go raid on Twitch. I don't think we'll raid on YouTube just because I think it is a little late. I know I have to go, but hopefully I'll be back soon. I definitely won't be it won't be as long as I had ditched you guys for a while. I will see you guys hopefully for drawing stream soon. I gotta get my VTuber baby out. It's my last art obligation, and then I can draw stuff for me. I gotta clear it out before I start my big girl job. Thank you, everyone. Are you a hunk shoo or a hunk me 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 me? I'm a hunk shoo me 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 me. Hunk shoo me 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 me. All of the above. I will have a good rest. Thank you. It was very nice to chat with everyone. I hope you had a good time. We're gonna go raid. We can go raid Sally. Okay, thank you, my cuddlefishes. It's very lovely to see you all. I hope to see you again soon. Thank you for supporting me. And I will definitely not take as long as I did to come back. Good night, everyone. We will stay up late together soon. We shall, as soon as I fix this silly sleep schedule. Good night. Good night. I will say the Japan jet lag was way worse. I was all over the place for Japan for at least a week to 2 weeks after. Good night.